Okay, we are back. Thank you for the lurk, Egghock. Chatting part ending, hiding on the background. Oh, we're still going strong with this game. Soon, I think after we finish Endwalker, I'm gonna start to incorporate other games into the stream schedule and not only Final Fantasy. But I want to give FF a good go and like get through Endwalker. Slowly but surely, making progress towards this. Suffocation, no breathing. I don't know how it goes then. That's as much as I know. Why did he stop here? Oh, there's probably someone standing here. And I just awkwardly looked at him. Sorry. Whoopsie. Okay. We might get a re-release of The Sims 1 and The Sims 2. But like updated graphics and stuff. Why would they do that? Why would they go back? Isn't it enough that they have like The Sims 3? Okay, what happened last time we played? It wasn't so long ago, so... We, taught... right. We taught a flying snake how to fly. Right? I don't know why these are dead now, though. Hermes appear solemn and sorrowful. But this isn't even Hermes. Let's just continue. We'll see where we are. Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? You mean non-flying snake to fly? Exactly. The non-flying snake with wings to fly. Thank you for the lyric, Crowley. Thank you for the lyrics too. Now I have something to practice when I need to sing about my ripped clothes. Don't give a F if I cut my arm off. Because it's about the hoodie. I think I can make this song about the hoodie. Pretty sure. Thank you for the lyric, Kuro. Hope dinner tastes amazing. It's easier than releasing a new Sims, probably. I feel like they should work on new Sims. More realistic Sim. I feel like they still look a little bit unrealistic somehow. I don't know. They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop for the other 3 escapes. Right! Right. They talked about these being all crazy. Right. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Eric handle that one. The pair in the sky, you can leave it to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to MSQ, unneeded though it is. Sims VR? No, that would be something. Meteon, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes! The Lyca ones must be reverted. I should spare you the pain, and mine. This is my burden, not yours. But if you are intent to help, then please follow my lead. Are we about to... the others that aren't here? I think so. Oh, this music again. Last time I sort of just like ended stream in this sort of tense state. Cat needs a black robe like they have in FF. That would be nice. By the way, Cat, if you want hoodies, I know some real nice ones. I could 100% get you some, or at least send you links. Yes, please send me links. You don't have to get me hoodies. I just need to find some that I like. Then I can get some new hoodies. So please send me the links. Wouldn't that just be life? You know, the regular life you're having right now. Yeah, Sim VR. I appreciate your help. The lament that it is necessary, and lament that it is necessary. There it is, our quarry, within striking distance at present. But if it feels threatened, it may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You will approach slowly, in full view, and draw the Lycaon's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flames. But fear not. By my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it unawares. Ready? Let us begin. You want me to work as bait? This is all good. Ah! I'm not that strong anymore, but although they don't really hurt me too much either. Got it. Indigo Thunder, hello! I hope you're doing fantastic. It's me against them. You tell that fireball who's boss. No. Lance, hello! I hope you're doing fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna mute alerts. I forgot to write that. That was easy. Oh, really? Made it seem like it was gonna be so much more difficult.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me. May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten, in concept endure, to reclaim form and one day live again.
Thank you, Elan.
Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
So I still have a hard time wrapping my head around that this is the same person. Hermes is the same person that we hated so much in Shadowbringer. He was so completely insane, and you couldn't other than hate him. You couldn't even feel like I can fix you. He was like beyond repair. And to see him like this, caring so much about everything and everyone, what happened? I need to know what happened. I mean, I know what happened, but like how could that have... I need to see it happen, I think, to fully grasp why this happened. Could have used a hug or something, because nobody else seemed to... Like, these two don't even say anything. They're like, oh, that's the course of life. Like, so far it seems that we've been the first one to even acknowledge that people sometimes feel other things than happiness. It's like a cult. This might be a perfect world, but this is like a cult. People are like forced happy all the time. The other Lyca ones have been taken care of. The incident is resolved and life in Elpis continues as normal, or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there is a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure cost me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? I was so close to being 87, and now we are 87. Where to now? If there is anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused this position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Scorpy, hello! Say hello! Aloha! Ever the pragmatist, pregnant? Sorry. Then allow me to refrain your humble guide. And what of you, Eric? Will you continue along with us? Wonderful.
Paragamatis.
Stop it. Wonderful. Our fellowship travelers on unbroken.
Pargent.
I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I just need to stop. Cheeks go down. Don't smile.
Pregnantist.
Pregante. Jeez, they didn't even say pregnant. If you would follow me, we will first head back towards Anagonorisis. No fun allowed. Exactly. Oh, there's some time to go there. Boop. Northwest.
Progerment.
Northwest. Northwest? Pro what? What happened there? Oh. Southwest. There it is. I just want to pick this up. There are plenty of things to read involving Emmet, Hislo, and pregnant? No. Is there... Don't tell me. Don't tell me that there's fanfics of them two together. I don't feel the loving couple. They feel very much like friends. I can't even ship them. I don't know. Yeah, the mount is barely visible. It's just me and my very, very wide skirt. I don't have any soda to drink, and I was too lazy to make tea, so I'm just drinking soft. And now I regret it, because now I want tea or soda. Maybe it's good that I drink less soda too, huh? Can't have fun in life. I think you have your own answers, the internet. So do you really need to say more? Oh, but they don't feel like a... maybe they will. Right now I feel like they're like best friends. I can't even... And I'm all for shipping couples that are just friends. I'm like, yes, you two, now kiss. But for these, I don't feel the love. I feel like friendship love. From here we follow the path northwards to Notoneus. There we will find one of the Neos, which facilitates travel between the islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need to use the device together once, and henceforth you will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? Yes. Is that one a very strong one? Will I die if I try to attack it? Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I tested. We're fine. Is there a purpose why they exist? Do you get anything from killing them? Oh no! Does he see me? How can he see me this far away? I am long gone. Did he just disappear? I still haven't... What? Okay. Probably get something if you kill them. Warmonger, hello! They're in fact roommates? I can see that. Right. Thought about drinking some nice refreshing water? No. I don't want that. Test was indeed conclusive. Yeah, let's not do that again. I've tested it so many times with these, and you've explained to me that you're supposed to take them in a party, and now I forgot what you get from killing them. Here we are. Notoneus. The Neos will take us to Kalimelios Sephiros, the western island. It's right there, looming large over us. Oh. Step this way and we can soon admire the view from above. Bloop.
I present to you Kalimelios Zephyros. Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by...
Oh my
Well,
god.
well. An Arraius. How delightful.
Oh my god, it's so cute. It's my rock.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago. Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact, and then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst, concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
Okay.
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
No.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Banar, that we should meet you here.
Det är Venant. Venant. Wait. Why did I think that Venant was a man? Did they tell me it was a woman? And I just kept thinking it was a man? Yeah. Venant.
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star.
Question, are you tired? No, I just made fun of the... I feel like I'm tired. But I just made fun of the word of her name before. I thought it was a guy. It doesn't really matter. I just thought it was a male name. She didn't say that her name was Venant on the ship, did she?
Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work. Vanar is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
She didn't act like this on the ship either. She was very like, I am holy and amazing and oh. And now she's like, you know.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is he, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Oh, you know I am. Now then, you are?
Yeah. See, like, she can see my soul. Feels weird.
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
How can she know this? How can she know? Nobody else has caught on to this. How can she see this? What? Desky, hello. I feel very caught. Hano, hello. Right now we lost because she caught on to our scheme.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you. Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
That sounds rather like the blessing of light.
I see you are not ignorant to its presence. And while there are many protective spells, the one you bear is unmistakably mine.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
Are we gonna tell them?
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
All right. Oh my god, we can't tell them.
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting! I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future. Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge, so you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest. Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
He's not happy.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself.
I
As a
can't tell
representative
you.
of the convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Oh my god. This is not good. Emmet, please, don't do this. Look at how sad we look.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
Poiten oikos. Oiski poiski. Poiten oikos.
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it. Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to, and quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
I like her. Emmett's never happy. It's part of his charm. So made have noticed there's a lot of Greek names in Elpis. Yeah. Is this a Greek name? Venant. Venant. Does this mean you also saw that cartoon as a kid? Of course. Who didn't? Who didn't? I don't even know what he is. It's like a mole rat, maybe. Hello, Warmonger. I didn't? You didn't watch the cartoon? It was a bear who collected a bunch of... Well, I think it was called like Noah's Ark. And his name was Noah. I don't think it was religious. It was just called that. It's a polar bear. Right, okay. Helping other animals on a boat. When they drove around. Then there was a little mole rat who said, "Oiski poiski." Blending in, you are. Definitely. Yep, you're kind of the same height too. I would have almost thought that you were one of them. If you didn't, you know, have the name on you. Noah's Island. Maybe that's what it's called. Yeah. That might have been it. Sorry. Yeah. My apologies, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with a matter which I'd rather not leave unresolved. It involves finding a certain concept-engraved crystal, and the quick-fingered Aureas, which made off with it. I can't pronounce this. An Aureas, you say? I think we might have seen the culprit before being distracted by the business with the shark. Would you like us to follow its ethereal trail? That would, of course, lead us only to the Aureas. Oreo. We're just gonna call it Oreo. Lead us to the Oreo. There's no guarantee that it has dropped or stashed away the crystal you seek. Please, even that much would be enormously helpful. While you are hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor, just in case. Could I ask you to join the search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land to the west of here. Many thanks. There's a small bridge leading to... Oiski. Let us meet up there once we've exhausted our efforts. I'm just giving them names now. They're too difficult to pronounce. Okay, let's go look for the little shit. This looks like a Pokemon. I'm being aggroed! Oh my god, I haven't been aggroed in like 2 expansions. I'm being aggroed again! Look at us catching up to where we're supposed to be. I feel like I should give everyone an own name. It will give them a flair. Yeah. I already gave some of them their own name. Didn't they just demonstrate that? Yeah, but I've been too high level. So nothing has aggroed on me for the longest time. And now I finally caught up. I'm 97 and they are 87. So now they can aggro on me. It's been like 2 expansions. Our last searcher returns. I am afraid the Oreo no longer had the crystal, nor was able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't suppose you fared any better. As a matter of fact, here is the crystal. I managed to find the crystal, lady. The crystal? Well done. Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale without that missing concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things? I've often been asked to do so. Always. Oh, you too. Some of us seem destined to always be searching for ourselves and for others. Long ago, when I held the seat of Azem, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's problems. Naturally, the need for such journey has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor, yet I am still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That is what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times have my presence been requested, my opinion sought concerning the habits of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is, the way one thing leads to another. Wouldn't you agree? Parson, thank you for gifting us up to Ashi. Thank you. Ashi, welcome into being a secret little subscriber. And thank you for gifting another sub. Thank you. The growth there. Welcome into being a secret little subscriber. Thank you, Farsan. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Do you have a backup job for Dawn Trail? For that sweet, sweet experience? I have not. But maybe that will be... Maybe Bard will be like this one, and then I can have another job. Maybe that's when I pick up Paladin. Although, if I pick up something, it needs to be level 90, right? I can't go into Dawn Trail with a level 1 Paladin. So, I guess the answer to that is no, I don't have a backup job. I should maybe get a backup job. Thank you again for your timely help. Now then, 'tis time I return this stolen property. Final Fantasy XIV summer vacation job? Just a paladin summer vacation job? Yep, of course. Now I get to be a proper little rascal. Behave. Behave, Ashi. You have been given way too much power with this. If you would go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to the task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. I want to try out a tank. Thing is, at some point I would probably want to try out more things. But I've tried out healing. I think the concept of healing.
Muahahaha.
Muahaha.
Navar. I'd sooner die than comply.
Navar. Tanking is fun. Tanking seems difficult. Healing seems even more difficult. I did really poorly on healing. I didn't think it was super fun either. I don't know if I will like tanking either. But I would like to give it a try. My goal is to have 1 tank, 1 DPS, 1 healer at full level, max level. That's my goal, and to be able to play all 3 jobs. At some point, maybe that can be accomplished. Right now, my only jobs is Bard on 97, and then I have a Scholar on like 50 or something. Then I have a Botanist on level 1. We need to expand our job experience. Sanafior. Hi. Tanking is easy on the surface. Tanking seems very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Because you need to know what you're doing and know where you're going, and so you're kind of like directing everything. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not the bestest of leaders, and I feel like a tank needs to be a good leader. So, but then again, well, you basically don't die. If you remember to do everything you need to do, you don't die. But if you get a tank buster and you forget to do something that you were supposed to do, you will die. Or if you don't tank swap when you were supposed to tank swap, you will die. So there are more ways that you can die. But you are very tanky for like basic attacks and stuff. Tank busters sometimes also just tickle. We'll see. Maybe that can be something I like. I'm not sure yet. Swedish accent. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea. Just made me butcher Venant's voice. For muting. I think this is a cutscene.
Ah, a wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Oh, this song.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit.
Isn't this is Heidelin's, right?
There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
Is she the one that summoned Heidelin? I know she was important. I thought this was a heave for the longest time. It is, right? She was the leader of like the Heidelin group, and then Hermes then the leader of the Zodiac group. Right? Or the opposite. No, wait. No. I'm so confused. I need to recap my own. Someone summoned something. They've said the names. I just mix up who was who now. Oh no! Sorry, I shouldn't even talk during this cutscene. Sorry. Potter, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. I have it turned off because I don't want to disturb the cutscene and then I disturb it myself. I shall be quiet. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. 2 months. Thank you. I shall play this in text-to-speech soon. Do I need to tell this? I need to be careful here. I'm not supposed to say this. The world has been sundered, broken into shards. A calamity called the final days has befallen the world. All of this is like telling what's gonna happen, and I'm not supposed to say this. We're just gonna go with the first one.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
Oh, I wish I would say this out loud so I can hear myself explain this from the beginning. Recap. Wait, I have turned. Alerts are off. Mother, alerts are off. I need to focus. Is that La Habrea? For him? That is so dark, at least. Know that much. He was imprisoned, and then we kind of freed him, we weren't supposed to, and we killed him, we weren't supposed to, and now the world is dying and we need to escape to the moon. At least I got the last one.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Of course you would say that.
While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous. What of you, Vanar?
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Hydaelyn?
Yeah, okay, cool. I got that part right. She was the one that created Hydaelyn. Cool. For some reason that she doesn't even know herself. Hermes must have been for... Hermes was for Zodiark, right?
Circumstances change, of course.
Right.
But it would not have been an easy decision regardless.
Hello?
No. There must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance. But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future whence he came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility. Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
True, true. I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which he must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle. And we do not have all the pieces.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This
Have they?
I have always believed.
Have they talked about Zodiark?
And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale?
Emmet. Wow, that's rude.
Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman.
Well, you were pretty crazy.
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this Zodiark in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
But you were filled with sorrow.
Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Because you were sad.
Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
I know.
You
Can we
do not know me.
Can we explain that to him too? That he wanted to like push, put together the world to bring back everyone because you were sad.
I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
I'm just trying to help.
Emmett
Wow.
Selk! Wait!
Feel yelled at.
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
Dynamis, that's the Aksha, right? Hermes and Metian are somehow involved. Still trying to make sense of it all. Well, it's these two, obviously. Let's just blame Hermes.
Hermes and his creation Meteon, you say? If Dynamis is the self-same energy as Akasha, as it likely seems, then those two may well be at the center of the calamity to come. This warrants further investigation. With that settled, it is time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. Now, suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest. Have faith. If Emmet Selk is the man Azam described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Were you kicking Hermes? He got his ass kicked in PvP. He's so different here from there. And he was... I want to recall that he was the one who summoned Zodiark. But now, I don't know if that's correct or if I just... yeah.
If you feel like you've lost something, think again. A person cannot lose anything that doesn't truly belong to them. Because nothing truly belongs to us, their real ownership lies in nature.
That is true. We're poor. All of us are poor. That's what it is. Nothing belongs to us. That's very beautiful saying, Zaid. Very beautiful. Father Ansari, thank you so much for subscribing yourself. Sorry that it was I have muted alerts. Thank you for subscribing for 2 months. Glad to be able to tune in. The piano version playing is nice. Thank you for being here, and thank you for gifting 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Since there are no notifications during cutscene, I can do this. You're not supposed to do it when I'm under cutscene. You're supposed to wait. Wait until I'm out of the cutscene. Like now. Got all the million of gills in Eric's pocket. I used to have like 8. I'm poor now because I bought food. Food is expensive. Didn't want it to cause noise, but I have nice noise. I like the noise. Shall we begin our investigation then? I am acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. The man himself I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can usually tell us more of Hermes and Mitian, and I have a good idea of where we might begin. Let me attune. You have food for 2 million? No, not 2 million, but it was quite expensive, yes. And then I might have bought some clothes. You know what happens sometimes? The feeling it was their mother. Oh, I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about. Hoodies for Eric, yes. They were all so destroyed, so. See you the woman standing in front of yonder building. Her name is Isman. Oh. She is the one who made arrangements for my stall in Elpis, and from what I recall, she has held her position here for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insight. Go and ask your questions. I will help with drawing out answers if need be, but I leave the choice of topics up to you. Detective Eric. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Oh, now we have events here. Begin asking questions. Do 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 do. Greetings, Isman. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge him. Certainly, Mistress Venat. Anything to be of service. What do you wish to know? What kind of person is Hermes? Well, I can only answer from my own experience, but I would describe him as a quiet man, reserved you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. The man is a walking archive when it comes to life forms. He can discuss any species in incredible detail and is the leading authority on concepts with the power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else? How long has Methium been here? I cannot rightly say. As the chief's personal creation, Methium has not been subjected to observation and study like other concepts. So one day she was simply there, and what do you make of her abilities? I understand that she is a highly unusual familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies, I wish I could explain her nature in more depth, but I have not had occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. Do you trust him? I beg your pardon? I've known Chief Hermes for many years, though I cannot say we are close. He has never withheld information to the determined of our duties, if that's what you mean. I feel like I'm choosing the wrong questions. Thank you, Vanot, for helping me here. Detective Cat is a little bit rusty. Forgive us, we seem to have veered slightly off course here. Is there perhaps someone else who would tell us more about Mitian? That would be Timaios. He has a similar expertise with flying concepts and is more than eager to discuss the subject. You'll find him conducting his observations on the banks of the stream, somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take a particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. She'll keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your insight. Did I mess up? Whoops. Think nothing of it. If there's aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Come, Eric. We will be taking enough. I think we've taken enough of Isman's time. I didn't have too many questions to ask though. I could ask, do you trust him or do you want to know him better? Our investigation is off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? From here I propose we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the resident observers. If you could track down the colleague of Isman mentioned. while I did feel compelled to interject once or twice during that previous conversation, you seem more than capable of drawing forth the answers you seek. All I ask is that you watch your footing around the stream. We can meet back here once you finish speaking with Timayos. I think she wasn't very pleased with my questioning. I like this little view. I like this zone. This zone feels very alive to me. Ooh. Hello. Yes, I am Timayos, but please keep your voice down. You startled birds. Time for some more questioning. Matter, hello. Good advice. I always watch my footing around the stream. So, what is it you wish to speak about? I don't know. This is so hard. Maybe I start talking about you. Is it true you're an expert in flying stuff? A fellow enthusiast, are you? Well, settle in and we'll discuss the finer points of this fascinating craft. My deep and abide love of avian artistry can be tracked back to when I... Oh my god, he's gonna start talking off topic. Did I make a mistake first thing? My deep and abiding love for avian artistry can be tracked back to when I was but a young boy, stricken by the transcendent beauty of glorious, golden-feathered creature my father had designed. It was then and there that I vowed to one day surpass the masterpiece. And thus did I secure an observer's role here in Elpis, and at last realized my childhood ambition. Here, the dreams I once dreamed are the everyday reality in which I find fulfillment through the research of creation, new flying life forms, and a bridged encounting of events, as was doubtless to your disappointment. Is there any specific part you would like me to explain more? No. You were hoping my opinion of Chief Hermes' creation, then why didn't you say so? Those beings which roar through the sky, through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imaged concepts continues unabated. What sets the chief creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high that they disappear from view, others which traverse the boundless sky in moments, and all without riding the currents. I know of none save he who can convince of such marvels. Even we who prize elegance and form above all else are dumbfolded by his genius. Meteon 2 is a marvel then. Swaggy, hello. My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteon as a concept, I have never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift for communicating via emotions, but otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes should choose to submit Metian's concept to the Bureau of the Architects, then will the design he registered for public scrutiny. Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Of course, if you came to me, a fellow artisan, looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Do you know of Dynamis and Entlekis? Isn't that what she always says? Entelekis. Dynamis and Entelekis? Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Elpis which exhibited properties of one or the other? It must have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered that you sought my insight, but I cannot afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. Now, I really must return to my observation. Surely you have your own tasks to attend to. You gave me nothing. You just talked. Useless. What is happening back here? Why is there so many people here? Why are there so many people here? I shouldn't be here. They are doing stuff. The party! The group. And you farm fates for gemstones and use gemstones to buy what exactly? I'm still stuck grinding in Eureka, so I don't need more things to grind for right now, but you know, mounts, glamour, pets. Ooh. I see. Svi, hello, good evening. Hope you're doing fantastic. Gonna make some coffee. This NPC is not gonna. You keep talking. Ah, good timing. I finished my own investigation not long ago. So have you any new findings to share? I see. Even an expert in the field had little understanding of Metian's capabilities, let alone an awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Metian as his personal project and would provide no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach any definitive conclusions. At present, the strongest link we have to the final day is the power of Dynamis and the Entlekis, which can control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth. Except for Hermes, it seems. Thus I am inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the chief overseer and his familiar. And on that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell me about Metian? Aside from her unorthodox method of communication. Do I know this? She and her sisters were created to journey to the stars and search for intelligent life. Guess I know that. I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? These siblings of her now travel the great expanse in search for deeper meanings. Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unresolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue, one we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to Peripeteia Crystalline, not far from here. Just follow the path to the west. The latter was told to you in a cutscene with Hermes. Her and her sister came to Twitch chat to find and found no intelligent life. Don't be so mean towards yourself. You're good at other things, Andy. This tower and the one further along are both part of Peripeteia Crystalline, the facility where they archive all of Elpis' observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magical, interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lesson short and see that those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there anon. Over at the other tower? Care to elaborate? Nah, not really. Bye. Done talking. Done listening. Done. Just done. I'm gonna quickly take a pee pause. And I'll be back to hear what these gentlemen have to say. People. Maybe they're not gentlemen. Gentle women. Gentle peeps. I'll be right back. I am back. And I made a mistake. I touched the beast. And now he is awake. Now you are awake. I love you. Okay. Ah, you're so static. Look at my hair. Look at my hair being so static on you, Yuki. You're so static. You're so cute. And I want to kiss you. You're so cute. Hit pause. Ah, Yuki's jumping. Are we good? Thank you for playing my game for me, Yuki. Hey. Do you want more pets? Or we can play. You have questions for me? Certainly, at just a moment while I conclude my current appointments. Indeed. So, if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official records. Now, what was it you wished to speak with me about? The Chief Overseer's personal research project. By that I assume you mean Meteon. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track after all. Hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Meteon appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Ghislaine shared with me. Ah, Ghislaine is my partner and fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Meteon heavensward, a host of them. There's Yuki's tale. For several days she would speak of that scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. That sounds like a story I should like to hear. Mistress Venat, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to your concept placement proposal. Pray do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with a retelling of this site, which so delighted your Ghislaine? Of course. Or you could hear it from her lips directly, if you prefer. At present, she would be observing a subject in Metabasion Talasai. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans, created in such sublime... Yes. Imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Finat. So much cat hair. The tail is going crazy. Calm down, Yuki. Even though such pursuit must continually and regrettably delay your return to the star. Indeed they do. "'Tis a rest well deserved, and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered from the wisdom you accumulate during your travels, Azem. And what would Elpis be without your earlier academic works? The theories you've developed served as the basis of many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embodies that nature with as much enduring passion as you. Aye, I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart. There is not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. I will be honored. Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Ghislaine in person? Then allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. It will take you up to the skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. That would be most helpful, thank you. I had a stretch before. It was a pretty long time ago. So. Thank you for the stretch. Also have a static cat. It's only 20% humidity in here at the moment. Yeah. I have opened the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the Skyway and you will find yourself at the entrance to Metabasion's Thalasai. Ghislaine will be eager to share her tale with you, I am sure. He wanted that thing on, you just dismissed it? What thing on? Do you mean? Mistress Venat just passing through? Then allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there's always an observer or two out on the upper Skyway. Like they don't even think about me. They're like, Venant, do you want to pass? Okay. Whoever this is with you, that's okay. Oh, Yuki's tail. Oh, yeah. Mistress Venat, I was not told to expect... we would have prepared an official welcome. Please, there's no need to be for the fun fair. I only wish to speak with Ghislaine, if that may be arranged. Yes, Ghislaine, of course. I will inform her immediately. But she may be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in for some... You could be in for something of a wait. Should I tell her? Should I let her know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she is ready to receive us.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
And a cat hair in my eyeball. Oh my god, Yuki, your wires were hairy. Are we fine? Maybe soon we can be fine? Are we fine now? My poor eyeball. It's okay. It's not okay. Wait, I'll be right back. Kom igen. Technically, the cutscene hadn't started yet. I swear to God, Yuki's too hairy. Sometimes I'm considering if I should just shave him. That would make things easier for me. And for him. Okay. It's not Yuki. Yuki! I am about to watch you. Okay. Cutscene.
What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
I mean... Oh my god, Yuki. I'm having a moment here and you're trying to bite on my freaking headset cord. Jesus. Okay. I want to answer this, but this is more true. No, you're gonna be honest. Some parts, yes. Others, not so much.
Dark, hidden places, rife with danger. Those have an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures?
Of course.
Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own.
Oh?
By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveller. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
Talking about the Stinian here. Now we mention Emmerich. She's like, oh my god, all these sweet people that's gonna exist in the future. And Magni was called Little Sun.
Would that I could have been there to see it.
Yeah, it was really fun. Actually, Shola was pretty funny there.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue.
Yes.
To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world.
I was once a scholar too, actually. Then I just continued being a bard.
What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us. born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done. A passion swelled within me, an epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true. And a presence without, immense yet intimate, fate perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people, beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it.
How do you know that they need your help, though? Because of this future talk?
The moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Pray forgive my lateness.
No! We had a moment! We had a beautiful moment and you ruined it! Oh no! Gosh darn it!
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
I'm so angry. We had a bestest moment. Way to ruin the moment. Man. Key, hello. Hi, welcome in. Venom. Otaku-man, hello. Crazy, hello.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
Right up until you came and you
You're
disturbed
too
us.
kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
Okay. Okay. We are led to believe that Hermes has something to do with the whole calamity, or like the whole end of days, final days. What if he tinkled with the energy, the ether, or the akasha in the creation of Meteon? And then he kind of disturbed the balance, which was going... But he must have done some really poor job if he disturbed like the entire world balance to destroy the world, no? How can you mistake a bird person with a star? I think she needs to go to Specsavers. I mean, from afar. This game is very pretty. Thank you so much for the follows. So another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing details of his research to others, which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to divine why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. He does seem to be a little bit angry about people not really understanding that creations can just come and go without any feeling. Yeah, I think the game is going to explain everything. I'm trying to see the puzzle pieces and like, oh, there's a Pegasus. Trying to see the puzzle pieces and finding out what's happening before they tell me. But I don't think I'm capable of doing that. Miss Endwalker so much. I'm glad your stream wasn't my recommended today. So far, I'm really enjoying Endwalker. Thank you. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes sent forth the Mythia. If we are fortunate, we might find some hints of what drives this research of his. Ghislaine said she spotted them in the southeast, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at that same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let us take a look, shall we? Why does a fat cat follow you? Why not? Why shouldn't this fat cat follow me? Well, I don't have it now. It is a fat cat. It's actually called Fat Cat. No! It's to the north? Am I supposed to be able to get there? Maybe. Showing off your fly skills. It's okay. Soon enough we will be able to fly to... Maybe, probably not, but you know. Maybe at some point. Wow. How can we miss so many labyrinthos? Look at that. We didn't do anything there. Did good here, and then we didn't do very good here yet in Elpis, but working on it, working on it. Need to go back and finish Tavernier. It's called Fat Cat, look! Fat Cat! You see that? Fat Cat! His actual name is Fat Cat. I've seen many fat cats on YouTube, kinda sad. Yeah, I know, overweight cats, overweight pets are sad. They are cute, but people should know better than do that to them. Now, if I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? Well, that island with a tree on it seems very, very suspicious. What about that one? Have you the means to fly? It's quite a distance away. I'm working on it. Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. To me, Argos. Argos? The dog? Of course! Because she created the moon! Okay, things are kind of slowly like... We knew that. Oh, we knew that already, that she created the moon. Or Hydaelyn. But, you know, yeah. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Eric here over to that island? He's like, hell no. Stubborn creature. There's no place on this great star we have not together traveled, and still he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Oh, he's shy. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. It's okay. Taken a trip before. What? You've ridden him before? Your before, meaning my after. Not at all confusing that. Interesting. Certainly not unthinkable. Speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match. What? Demonstrate to him that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argos that you are worthy of his back. Really? And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two into the bargain. Seem doubtful. But useful lesson or not, it will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish. What say you, traveler out of time? Choose your battlefield. Is an Argos a chain of store in the UK? I have no idea. I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I will await you at the clearing over yonder. Clearing over yonder. Ba-ba-da-ba. I see it. Sophie, thank you. I think we can beat her, right? She's not, you know, we can beat her. We are the chosen one, right? Fight. Is this the battlefield? Let's go. Shall we begin? Be warned. I will not go easy on you. Ooh, I'm scared. Do I have to be scared? Is this scary? I think I got this. Maybe. Ready to start?
Let neither side hold back.
Aye!
My blade sings!
Oh my lord. How was I supposed to know that? True blink? What does that mean? Ah! No! Okay, listen. Yeah. Really? Okay. Am I supposed to be able to do this? Holy shit. Okay. Knock, knock, knock. I'm ready.
Let neither side hold back. taste.
Oh my god, what does this mean? Ah. Ah. We're fine. Don't worry about it. We're super fine. I should do my opener soon again. Wait for it. Maybe that, and that, and
I
that.
see you won't be
We're
easily
fine.
overcome, but neither will I.
What is this? Magos Manto? I don't like that. What is that? Oj då. This can't be very good.
Prepare yourself.
Oh my god, what does this mean? What happens now? I'm a little bit confused what's happening. Oh shit. Ha, ha, ha. Man. Okay, somehow we're still alive. Using my pots. People say that pots are useless. Pots are great in situations like these. True stone. Oi, 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 oi. Well, this is clearly not great.
We've only just begun.
Oh my god.
Come at me with your all.
Why is this one so long? If I fail now, I have to redo this entire thing. Is that it? Do we do it? Oh, there's more! Oh my god. Det här är inte okej. Right? Oh my gosh. Okay, 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 okay. Are we done? Hey, no, 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 no. What are you doing? What's happening?
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will.
He's angry. She's angry. What am I supposed to do? Ow, ow, ow. tried. What am I supposed to do against that?
You still stand.
Oh,
People of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
look at that. Actually, I'm just so good. Nice. It's the Uber raid. Man, with the Uber raid, I'm learning to be like, where are you looking?
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
Philippe, shh, don't say that. They made it easier. No. It's just as difficult as it was 4 years ago, okay? Or 2 years ago, whenever Endwalker was released. Just as difficult, okay? Don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin this moment.
One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, his strength was astounding. As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Hello, hi. I did this. I had to go to very easy and try 2 to 3 times. It must be all because, like, who you play, what job you have. I feel like having a ranged DPS must be pretty nice. No? Dogo!
Well,
We have
I dare
friends.
say he has warmed to you.
Yeah. He likes strong peeps, and I am strong.
A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
Aww. Oh my god, he's so cute. Hi. Make some time. Hi. Pro gamer. I got this. Oh. Boop the snoot. They are very cute. Look at them. Look at Toko. Or playing this as a healer? How do you do that even? You will survive, but healers can do a lot of damage, right? When they don't have to heal, they deal a lot of damage. So sad I missed you getting to Elpis, but I snuck into the VOD instead. You didn't miss me getting to Elpis. I'm here right now, and you're here right now. You're just in time. You made some time to be here. Huh? Huh? Johnny, hello. Wouldn't be too hard on Sage, I think. Really? With a self-heal. But you don't have to take so much damage. I didn't take so much damage if you just know where to stand. It's more that you have to be fast at, like, killing off everything. Argos will soon have us standing on the very spot where the Metia made their departure into the night sky. With luck, we will learn something of Hermes' intentions. My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us rather than against us. I was smashing buttons. I do smash buttons. Can you hear my smashing? I should probably lower the sensitivity. I'm not gonna stop smashing buttons. Don't worry. I need to lower or change the sensitivity on my microphone so it doesn't pick up my smashing the buttons. A flower upon your return. Thank you so much for the follow. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That will allow Argos to catch the current rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the isle. Hello, peeps. Are these my cheerleaders? Yay! You cuties. Quote of the day, can you hear my smashing the keyboard? Adds to the experience, enhances the panic. It's not panic. I'm just making sure that I press a button, you know? Smash burger. Delicious. Argos motions to his back with his muscle. You've been given the go-ahead to hop on. Let's go! Whee! Oh, that is so cute. Look at us go. Look at them go! Oi! Oi! Is she talking? Wait, I accidentally clicked on everything. No. I was like, maybe I'm missing conversation here. I didn't mean to. Sorry, Vinod. I was enjoying the view. Let's just pretend that they just rode in silence. Brace yourself for the landing. I wouldn't want you tumbling. The keyboard's louder than you are, so I don't think turning the mic down will help much. You can just speak very closely to the mic then, to be louder.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment.
It's the same song as it was on the moon, right?
The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Time travel? Does it count with the...
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you. Come and stand before me.
Oh, she means like look back in time with the echo. Because she gave us the echo. That's why she can do... Okay. That's why... Okay. Okay, I get it.
There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Let's just pretend we're still closing our eyes.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars.
Wait, why can't you speak so well?
Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes?
Oh.
All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture, possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... how?
I have no idea.
They're very cute. It's like a dad and his daughter. Poor son, thank you.
Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all.
You have to wait, Tarzan. Stop it now.
And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being.
Can she fly with these? No way, right?
In the course of your long journey,
Just
you will
saying.
learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps... a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Oh. So he made the flowers. Is that it? People.
So, what is your opinion?
I don't know. I don't know because I see him here. I see him here, but I also know how he acted before or later, right? I don't want to doubt him, but at the same time, he kind of went all wacko. It's a gentle soul, and yet, I just can put a little bit of doubt in there.
I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill. we must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Okay, people, how very dare you gift out a bunch of subs when I have, during a cutscene, when I have all the alerts muted? How very dare you? Forsen, thank you for sniping Philippe and Antimatter. Thank you for that. Gifting out 2 subs. Thank you. And Antimatter, thank you for gifting us up to Rudeski. Thank you. I really appreciate it. She is so cute. I know. You're talking about Meteor, right? She's adorable. I don't know. They made her so innocent and just cute. What if something happens to her? What if she is... What if she is Zodiark? Because she's obviously reacting very... She's reacting. Thinking she's reacting just as much as... Oh, Zodiark is so cute! AK... I don't know about that. I'm thinking... In Shadowbringer, when they felt despair, they turned, right? They were consumed and they turned. And Mitian always says, whenever she feels like sad, angry feelings, she doesn't like it. So what if something happened to make someone feel a lot of emotions, and she turned into Zodiark? Is that too far-fetched? Don't answer. That's probably way too far-fetched. Thank you for the follow. I don't like sad feelings either. Am I Zodiark? Maybe. It could be. Do we have to worry? Do we have to worry now? Fustora also hello. There are any number of places where Hermes might be in Elpis. But we could do worse than to look in Kittisis Hyperborea, the largest facility. It stands in oh my lord. Ethoselekitos, the Northern Isle. I wonder, Eric, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species designed for release into the world, did you not question how they find a room for them all in so few isles? The answer lies within Kittisis itself. Touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of the facility and its imaginary constructed environs. 'Tis there, within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer and most of Elpis observers conduct the bulk of their work. Come, the simplest route is via the Neas north of Boiski Oiski. These names. Thesis? Thesis? Catesis? Catesis or catesis? Does anyone know how to pronounce it? K silent. Oh, K is silent? Catesis is how I say it. Catesis. K is silent. Thesis. Thesis. I don't know. Cutscene, okay. I just have to remember what they say in cutscenes, and I don't always do that. Oh, I wish I was better at pronouncing things. Where am I going? Here. Oh, this is cute. These are in Eureka. Extra XP bonus, please. Can I? No? Okay. Entirely silent is Greek. Oh. It appears a teleporter we're not told about. Motes of lights yet hang in the air, suggesting the device was but recently activated. Thank you for the follow. Activate. Proceed. Slow Knot also hello. Just gonna call me at now? Ah, good. Danaeus acknowledged you as my guest. You should now have the authority to use it as you wish. As for the way to Hyperborea, we follow this path, then turn left at the crossroad. See that yawn? And I'll let you know the end of this quest would be a good place to stop. Thank you. Thank you for telling me where to stop so I don't stop in the middle, even though it doesn't matter really, like that much. But it's nice to stop at a good stop rather than in the middle of something. I think there's an aetheryte current here. Will you attack me? Can you be nice? I'm just gonna pick this up. Ether current? Aether current. Ether. Ether. What did I say? Did I say aether? Sometimes I say aether because it took the longest time for me to understand that it's called ether and not aether. I can't even blame anything. I can't just blame my own poor English pronunciation. Here we are, the grandest research facility in Elpis. We should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts. Hermes is at another facility, as we have just discovered. Why did this just feel like Oh! Furthermore, we've confirmed that his studies into dynamis, as well as his creation of Metean, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbored no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious MSQ. Oh, he's mad at us, right? According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days. They were able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hyphiladea's sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that, I am certain. Seems that there is more to the tale after all. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. This time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. I feel like he's gonna be angry. I'm not gonna say anything. I didn't say anything! This does not mean I believe your ridiculous story. But as MSQ, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Yeah. Like, he's laughing a little bit. Oh man, Hyphiladeus, I love you so much. Man. Oh, this duo is adorable. Okay, I love this. We will investigate. Asto, hello. Have you ever seen a man so beautiful? I don't think so. He's a very beautiful man. I will say so. I love how everyone ignores the giant death robot in the background. Yeah, it's just part of the environment. What do you mean? Just part of the environment. It's all good. It's a mount. It's just a little Lala over here, sitting on top of a mount. Trying to, I don't know, act tough or something. Trying to act tough or something. How dare you? It's a walking tank. Don't get to be tall very often. Let me have this. You can have that. Oh my god, there's more. There's more. People, this will be it for me today, I think. And we will actually continue tomorrow. It's Tuesday tomorrow, right?